Hello everyone and welcome to QualityRPGs. Today we are having part 39 of the Neverwinter Nights 2 official campaign, and I think we are quite near to the end of the game. So let's see if we have something we could get rid of. Well, at least we don't need these rings or necklaces. Ring of 9 lives, copper ring, yeah. Neverwinter 9 tunic. And yeah, we should be Neverwinter 9, but apparently not quite so.
Yes.
So what's this? Natural armor plus 4.
Yes.
Amulet of Vitality. Sakan's amulet. I think we could actually use that for Elani. The Golem's Blade, Ring of Power. I guess that's rather good. Yeah. Hammer of Justice, Armor of Command. Yeah, no. Tower Shield plus 3, perhaps Kelgar could use it. Fire Giant Head.
Follow me.
Draw Bivaffi Cloak.
Yes.
I don't think Casavir has any cloak. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a good one. Oh yeah, such yeah, that hammer that we cannot actually use those tower shields at all.
Yes.
And I guess Elani cannot use
Yes.
those tower shields either.
I'm listening.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Something you wish.
Do we have anything? Belt of Priestly Might. That might be actually worth it. Strength plus 4. Looks rather nice. So, okay. Perhaps we should...
My pack is too heavy.
What?
It's difficult to carry.
I think this should give the same bonus. Yeah, strength plus 4.
Yes.
So Casavir has Bell of Hill Giant Strength. Perhaps he should be wearing this one. And these two Great Archer's belts. Perhaps that's actually correct. Belt of Iron Fist. Well, okay.
Yes.
I think we could use some bullets for Elani. Okay. So let's go to visit the other trader over here, Edario. Armor of Freedom. Forgotten Shield. Looks rather nice. Do we have anything else of interest? Not quite. Okay. I think we will go to check the place if we can do something still. Okay, so that's kind of ready.
The merchant trade along the roads is growing. We've attracted the attention of several merchant costards.
Well, that's nice.
3 of them want to set up a caravan outpost in our keep. Each of them says it's vital if we wish trade to expand. They are the Forgotten Lords, the Circle of Friends, and the Faded Winds. I know nothing about them. This matter is urgent, and I fear we will insult each of them if we don't respond promptly. Whose offer should we accept? I have asked, Captain. Many people, but competition amongst the costers is fierce, and I've heard all manner of rumors. Without some knowledge of trading, I can't discern which are truth and which are lies.
I guess we
asked
just
Sir
have to
Naval, and he
choose
says he
blindly.
normally defers to his Castellan about such matters. But we have no one like that here. So I'm afraid we are left to our resources. And it's your decision who to pick.
Well, Circle of Friends.
It makes me nervous choosing blindly. I will send them your...
Okay. So more lawful. How are we doing? So morale is still low, which is rather sad, but I think our alliances. Without folk, okay. Okay, I think we will just go several times in and out and see things progress. We might have some additional decisions to make before we get ready for the probable attack. So actually the sword is kind of reforming when I move into a new area. But I think we have done rather well as the Lord of the Keep, to be honest. And without bragging too much. So let's see.
The war...
That is exactly the reason why the Grey Cloaks were formed. Reliance on an untrained militia was part of the reason the Luskins overwhelmed us with ease.
The King of Shadows has amassed a great army. I think the Lords believe that they need every available hand to counter this threat. The Grey Cloaks and Knights may not be enough alone.
Untrained farmers are generally used as shock troops. Casualties are high, and their effectiveness debatable.
Do you wish to conscript troops from the farmers?
Oh. Recruit. I don't think we want to do any conscriptions.
I hope we won't need these men later. War is a...
Some tactics can cost you as much in victory as in defeat, though.
Why don't you want to conscript men?
Yeah, we want to protect them.
I'm a soldier. Winning battles... I see why I am not a general.
Okay. Oh, only 82%. Okay. Unit strength is average, morale is still low. Do we need to always have a chat with her? I mean, if we do, that's rather annoying. but perhaps this is for the preparations for the war. So 85. Well, I guess we will just have to run back and forth some 5 or 6 times. Or could we perhaps rest inside here and thus carry things forward? So 87%. Let's have a rest. And is it 90% now? No, 87. So I guess we need to go back and forth. But not many times left, though. Yeah, pretty much things remaining the same. We have 90% completion. And still morale is low. But peasants and merchants are coming. Oh, I think if we had a bit better tavern, we could have higher morale, but well, I guess that's pretty much done. Because, well, we should have acted a bit sooner. $95. Yeah, I think that, or rather I thought that increasing security would improve morale, but yeah, I think it's some kind of bard or singers and dancers, etc., etc. that would have done the trick. And there are more and more people coming. Well, the income is not that high, but yeah, otherwise than morale, we are doing rather nicely. And this should do it, yeah. Okay, nothing special here then. So let's go to have a chat with Sir Neville, or Neville, whatever he was. Neville, yeah. You have done much, but there is still much to be done to gather allies and ready this keep for battle. If you are ready, let me know. Sydney tried to ambush me. I suspected as much. Was her information as worthless as her offer of assistance? Her motives were treacherous, but these true names we got from her could turn the tide. Excellent, this may turn the tide of the battle, restore morale and finally give us the chance to counterattack instead of waiting for them to come to us. Your Lieutenant Canna and her men have been tracking the reavers diligently. Speak to her, she may have some knowledge of where we could strike at them. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we are sparring. So let's ask about Kane about those Shadow Reavers. Because, well, I guess if we can take down one or more of them, the following battles should be a bit easier. Okay. Okay, no information about that. Perhaps we should have a chat with Aldanon. War room to basement. Dining room, Kara Aldanon. Okay, over there. Why, you have found the tome of Itzkasar. Where do you keep finding these amazing things? I really need to take up adventuring when I get the chance. I just got the book Word Travels Fast. Yes, I can't wait to start reading it. I have been waiting to peruse its pages for well decades. I mean years, very young years. A wonderful lightning bolts would have been more useful. Okay. I'm still sorting through this tome. It's quite cryptic in parts, a lot of metaphors and outdated metallurgical references. When I piece it all together, I will let you know. Okay, well, I guess we are pretty much done in here.
Yes?
Yeah, I think we are ready. So how many? Not too much experienced for new level. That could be rather nice. And okay, let's go to report that we are ready. That lack of morale here is little nagging at me a bit, but well, I guess we just have to deal with that. The Crossroad Keep is ready. Then I shall ride and join with Nasher near Highcliff. But wait, aren't I coming with you to Highcliff? Nasher has asked you that you remain here and make sure that the keep is secure, and he does not wish you or your companions risk at Highcliff, when so much depends on you stopping the King of Shadows. It sounds like Nasher doesn't expect to win the battle. If we can pull a victory from this battle, we will, but I will not lie to you, Captain. This battle is intended to buy time to allow the people of Neverwinter to escape the city before the King of Shadow arrives. And to buy you time to find a way to defeat the King of Shadows before his troops advance any further. Farewell and good fortune to you, Captain. Our fate rests in your hands. Well, that was...
It is as if all the dead of the mare walk, my lord. There are miles of them.
Then we shall make a road of their bodies.
The enemy comes! They are men who have died once, and they will die again! We are more than their match. They know nothing of courage, of honor. They have no loved ones they fight for. And that is why they will fall before our swords, our spears, for the gods are with us. Brothers, sisters all, standing side by side against death. Know that all of Neverwinter stands behind you. Let us remind them of death and send them back to the hells. To battle! The Nine! To me!
Lord Nasher! Let us fight to him. See if we can rescue him. The Nine, to me! Men of Neverwinter, Lord Nasher is wounded. Everyone to Crossroad Keep.
Well, that
We will
didn't
make
quite
our
go
last
as
stand
expected,
there.
it seems. The battle at Highcliff did not go in our favor. Waterdeep and the Lord's Alliance have reinforcements on the way, but if we cannot hold the keep until they arrive, then all is lost. Worst, Lord Nasher was wounded during the battle and is being taken inside the keep. We cannot risk moving him further until he has recovered. What must I do? We must hold this keep at all costs, talk to your people here, see what can be done to prepare for the coming siege. That is all we can do until reinforcements arrive. Okay? So let's have a chat with you. I've used all the stone in quarries. Okay. Can we do anything? Okay. Nothing can be done. Let's have a chat with... We have workers over here. Grey cloaks. Let's visit the inn. I don't want to talk to Bishop. Bards, minstrels, Sal. I heard what happened at Castle Never. If these Shadow Reavers can strike into the very heart of Neverwinter, what is to stop them from coming here? Crossroad Keep is beginning to make a tempting target, but I trust you are on top of that. How's business? Plenty of traffic going through here, but they not much like the inn. We are the only game in town, so they say. I clean, cook and serve drink to those people, but they want more bards, dancers, you name it. Okay, I feel like I'm failing you, because a good inn can attract even more business. If you find anyone in your travels that would work here, it could help me and the keep out. Yeah. Kelgar. What's that? Kitchen door. Yeah, we should have gotten those to improve the morale. I guess one would have gotten it to average, another one to, say, excellent.
The men here call you Knight Captain.
Yeah.
These walls are yours. You have come far.
Okay. I guess roadside sentry. Okay, nothing over there. I guess we are ready then. I recommend you make your rounds in the keep, seeing you will bolster the men's morale, but it will also serve to check that the fortifications are secure and everyone knows their role. Okay. The keep is ready to stand against the Shadow Army. Are you certain? I had heard that murderer Jerro left the keep alone and has not returned. As much as I do not like allying with him, we may need him in the battle ahead. That's news to me. I'd suggest you check within the keep to see if anyone knows where he has gone. For all we know, he may have decided to join the enemy. Okay, well that's rather interesting. Okay,
oh, there you are. Pardon me, but I was wondering if you happened to see Ammon Jerro about? I had some questions for him regarding the King of Shadows, and he seems to be rather elusive.
Looking for Jerro? Old Tattoo Face left the keep a while ago. Thought you'd finally told him to shove off, Captain.
Why would he leave now?
If he's gone, so what? I can track him if you want. Personally, I think we should let him go or kill him. But that's just my copper on the matter.
Let's find him. So we need Bishop, Elani, of course Kelgar, and let's take Casimir as well. And see what happens. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I want to level up Bishop too much, but I guess we will just do it in any case. Okay, just one level, apparently. So you guys coming? Yeah. Oh.
Come to sift through the ashes, Ammon Jerro.
Corroborus.
I stayed my hand until you could see this ruin for yourself. This pain is something that I cannot inflict upon you in Beator. Here is where she played in her youth. There is where she slept. And in your sanctuary is where her body now lies, grave and tomb.
If you have come for retribution, you are a fool.
That you would think I would allow you to remain unpunished for my imprisonment, that is foolish. Perhaps in your cowardly burrow, you commanded power, but not here.
You should have enjoyed your freedom while you could. You know I'm more than a match for you.
Your skill in the craft is sufficient to give me pause. True, but I have learned from my mistakes while you are still making them, I think.
Uh-oh. Think you can take us too?
What are you doing here?
This one was present at her death as well. All loose ends tied together at once. I thank you for these gifts, Ammon. You will have company as you burn in the hells.
Then let's take care of this horse devil first. Is he summoning more of them? So, why cannot we attack anyone? Are they invisible? Okay. Okay, I guess that's it.
I don't recall asking you to come with me. I won't bother asking how you knew I was here. You always seem to be underfoot, interfering with everything.
Calm down, I just thought you might need help.
If I needed your help to visit this ruin, I would have asked. But I was able to find my own way here. If I wanted to waste time trading words with you, I would have remained at the keep. That is not why I am here.
Why did you come
There
here?
is something I placed here long ago. They may be of use in our war now.
Nice thing, those branches going like that over there. Is that all this place means to
Is
you?
it all it means to me? Yes. I never knew this place. Never knew my niece until you brought her to me. So should I feel something as I look at this place? I think not. It is a burnt ruin, and I've seen many of these strewn with corpses. Some caused by me, but many more.
Okay.
That is because I know there will be hundreds, thousands, countless more unless the King of Shadows is stopped. And he must be stopped if people are to live.
Don't you think you should pay your respects anyway?
And so you pass judgment on me yet again. Do you realize how you sound, or are you deaf to it? As you condemn my actions, perhaps you should ask yourself how well you knew her. Really knew her.
She was my friend, she was part of our family.
Indeed. Because from all that I have heard, you are constantly placing her in danger, and you know very little about her at all. So your preaching is not only irritating me, it is a hypocrisy I commonly observe in the Neverwinter nobility, Captain.
I can tell you everything I knew about her, then you can decide.
Very well, I am listening. That was a great deal more than she could have remained here and been safe, but yet she followed you. Why?
If you ask yourself why you fought the King of Shadows, you'll probably have the same answer.
Still, despite what you have said, She is still the reason why I have to fight this war. Because no one else has the strength to do it, or is willing to make the choices that I can.
If you are if you kill people you are trying to save, maybe you are the hypocrite.
I did what I had to do, always. They were hard, and before you judge me for my crimes, perhaps you should look back. Ask yourself truly, if everything you have done has been done because you believe it was right. And then ask yourself if, because of it, the innocent have suffered.
Don't think that I'm unaware of my deeds.
Your actions? Would you change them if you... I did what I had to do, always. Always. The King of Shadows must be stopped. There is no middle ground in this.
Yes, but ask yourself, why were you fighting the King of Shadows in the first place?
To save Neverwinter, of course. They didn't move fast enough, see the threat for what it was, so I acted.
And in trying to save people, save Neverwinter, you ended up killing the people you were trying to protect.
You're right. I won't argue it with you anymore. I will not condemn all I have done, but there are times I have acted rashly. And I do wish I had known Chandra, even for a short while. I had thought her lost in the war, you know. I am sorry, Chandra. Wherever you walk now, forgive me.
Well, that's kind of a redemption arc, I guess.
It seems the land has answered me. This looks to be a pendant of some sort.
I'm glad. Is there anything else you need here?
No. I have found what I was looking for.
So, yes. A pendant. Sandra's pendant. Armor class bonus, hit points. Well, that looks rather nice. Guess swordsman belt could be utilized. Bracers of dexterity. Ring of protection. Amulet of truth. Longsword +2, I guess. Okay.
Is there something you wish?
Amulet of the Doom Guide. Immunity to death magic. Perhaps we should take this. And give that to... Well, most definitely not to Bishop.
Everyone, follow me.
Yes.
I am listening.
Yes.
And where is the amulet? Luckstone.
All of you, follow me.
Okay. I think we are good to go. Staff of the Magi. Well, that at least sounds rather nice. Where is the Staff of Magi? There. That sounds rather nice. And it looks rather nice as well. Good.
Is there something you wish?
So let's have a rest. We are lawful good. Bishop is chaotic evil.
I am listening.
Neutral good.
Follow me.
Lawful good.
Yes.
Neutral good.
Yes.
Neutral evil. Okay.
Is there something you wish?
Well, I guess it's time for us to go. And by the way, let's save. Just in case. So there is Emperor, Port Last, Merchant Quarter, but nothing, well, nothing much else. And where is... there. Let's head to Courtyard. And let's head to the Keep, if we still can make some preparations. Though the preparations seem to last quite a bit at this pace. Movement speed decreased. Is he encumbered? Yeah. Full plate. Okay, that should make things a bit easier. Okay. Anything from Kana? What about Aldanon? Okay, where is he? Over there? Okay. Nothing from there. I guess we will just go then. Hopefully we have done everything we can. By the way, let's visit the downstairs and see if we could do something about the construct.
Some way I can help? Oh my word! Yes,
okay,
yes,
nice.
I can! Let me see what I recited the words, made some adjustments.
Okay.
Some way I can help?
Okay, so let's get going. Let's see if finally we can begin the siege. I mean, this is getting... I'm getting impatient. Let's put it that way. Okay, and we are ready. The keep is ready to stand against the Shadow Army. Then let us strike against the enemy before they surround us. Okay. So what are we about to do now?
My lord, you should rest. Gather your strength.
I must still remain strong. Any sign of weakness now to our own troops, and the King of Shadows will have gained another edge on us. He marches on Crossroad Keep, and it will not be long before his forces are at our gates. But you, Knight Captain, and your efforts here, you have served Neverwinter beyond the call of duty, risking your life not once, but several times without hesitation. If there is anything that I think will be the light against this shadow that comes against us, it is you and the fortress I have granted you. But on to the matters at hand.
What of Waterdeep? Of the Lord's Alliance? Have they answered our call?
Forces from Waterdeep and our other allies are on their way, but I do not know if they will arrive in time.
We cannot depend on reinforcements.
I agree. We must defend this keep as if we stand alone.
You must hold this keep against these shadows. You have raised this place with your own hands. Now you must keep it together and lead your men in battle.
I will not fail you, my lord.
We should waste no time. Please meet us in the war room, Captain.
As you wish. And war room is... I don't know where. Quartermaster. Huh. Hello, sir. Kana gave me instructions to assemble supplies for you and your fighting companions. Okay. Perhaps I should have visited this place a bit earlier. But yeah. And what's this? Personal chambers, I guess. A locked door. Huh. Another locked door. Yeah, so I guess we need to get to the war room. Okay, not here. Perhaps here. We are ready to start whenever you are, sir. Very well, let's begin. Let us start, there is much to cover. And so that is the latest report on the walls and the troop strength. Kane, what news from the scouts? The scouts have returned, Captain. The enemy has been sighted on the outskirts of the keep, and the bridges on the South River have already been captured. Well now, we all know whoever holds the bridges holds this keep, or at least the way into it. If they try and march up the mountain pass, we can make it hard on them, but with the loss of those bridges, then the advantage is theirs. We need to fix that now before they get any further. Bishop is right, we need to act. The defense of this keep needs to be our first concern. We need time to set up blockades within the courtyard and ready the walls. We cannot allow the enemy to cross the river. If we act quickly, we may be able to recapture the crossing and destroy the bridges. Doing so would limit the enemy's movement and work in our favor. How much time would this buy us? A few days at best, Captain. Enough talk then, we should set out as soon as possible. Unfortunately, Captain, we do not have many forces to spare. In advance of your arrival, I sent grey cloaks to the river. Sending another full complement would be too dangerous for the keep. I recommend taking a single unit with you. A single unit, and how will they destroy the bridge when they get there? I can't very well punch the bridge into pieces well quickly enough that is. Perhaps we could use one of your inventions, Gropnar. Well, if you want to make large stones into smaller ones, you can use the hammer, a giant or explosive. Oh, like blast globes. If you give me access to the storerooms, I might be able to create some without blowing up the keep, I think. How long will this take you? Well, give me 40 hands, which equates to a score of men, or 40 men with one hand, and I can fashion enough for our needs in 1 hour. Okay, so let's do it. Very well then. We'll set out an hour's time, though there is still the matter of your soldiers. Your allied forces have not arrived yet, although we have sent word about our situation. With luck, they'll join you on the river. Let's form a group and set out. Which unit would you like under your command? Let's take Grey Cloak Fighters. Very good, sir, because, well, archers are better on the battlements. Normally we would assign units to your companions as well, but these circumstances call for a smaller force than normal. That being said, who would you like to bring with you? Well, of course, Elani. As much as the river is a wall against them, perhaps I can aid the land in strengthening the wall. And who else? Kelgar. I was hoping you would pick me good. I have been hungering for a fight. There is no better dwarf I would want fighting beside me. Well, thank you. Then I believe that's it, Captain. We shall ready your men and have them at your side an hour. When you arrive at the outskirts, you should find a familiar face waiting for you, your fathers. Dagon. He has been invaluable in reporting the movements of the enemy since he arrived. Your father is an excellent scout, one of the best I have seen. Haven't seen me in action then. Dagon has been reporting on troop movements for some time. He will likely have useful information to share with you. In the meantime, I recommend that you outfit yourself and your companions as necessary. Your men have gathered in the keep in case you need them. I have no need to outfit myself further. Then we shall do our best to prepare the keep for your return. May the battle go well. I will return when the bridges are no more. Of course, Captain, we will be ready. Well, that's
Sir, we've arrived
a
at the
company
outskirts.
there.
With all the smoke in the air, the enemy can't be far.
Then carry out your duty to Crossroad Keep and Neverwinter and bring these bridges down. Let me stand in the forefront. I'll try to draw their fire and protect you as long as I can.
So, you've arrived. We have little time, for your men fight for their lives as we speak.
Just tell me what you have seen and go back to the key. Glad to see you are lending your skills in Neverwinter's service.
Save your greetings. The enemy may soon hold these bridges. You need to strike swiftly if you are to succeed. I have spent some time observing the battlefield. Though your men fight in the fields, the true test will come at the bridges.
What have you seen at the first
bridge? The enemy has the first bridge well defended. Skeletal archers and shadow priests line the rear, while undead warriors block the bridge itself.
How does the second bridge
We
look?
have yet to assemble a strong force at the far bridge. What I have seen may be deceptive. For certain, a Shadow Reaver is present there. So tread carefully.
Let's not waste any time, then it will be night soon.
I will return to the keep. Guard yourself well and move swiftly.
Thank you for your help, Father.
Thank me by destroying those bridges, and that will be thanks enough. Guard yourself and return quickly.
Okay, so let's save and get going. So there is bridge number 1, and then there is the bridge number 2. Skeletons, casts. Okay, so much for me going first, it seems. Oh, and we have a level up, by the way, it seems. Okay. Captain, much thanks for your assistance. We had hoped you would arrive in time, so quickly did we have to leave. Our bows should be more effective in your company. Who would you have us to report to? Elani? Alright, I'll figure out what to do with you all when the time's right, I guess. Okay, let's have the level up.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, and perhaps we should take a small rest.
Yes, that is so.
Let's save and go onwards. Wow, they are burning everything. Wasn't too easy to build all of this. Shadow Priest. Okay, what about cleansing Nova? Perhaps we should hit those Shadow Priests. Okay, Nice. Once again, let's rest a bit. Oh. No rest for us quite just yet. What about now? Did we lose one of the men? I hope not. And let's continue onwards. Oh, Elani killed Grey Cloak Fighter. Well, that was not very kind of you, Elani. Oh, that one's still alive. Okay, once again, let's take a short rest. And we are nearing the first bridge. Oh. So it seems the Shadow Priests are not quite along just yet. That was a bit too late. Okay, good. So is the first bridge actually secured? Good. We can push towards... Sorry about that. We can push towards the second one then. And we have all our support with us, discounting the one Elani took down. Skeletons, ghasts.
Let's see what they're made of!
Nice of them to be so eager that the skeleton archers are not actually participating in the battle. Then again, we have some enthusiasts of our own, it seems. Should we have taken Ammon Jerro? Because, well, he could recite the names of those Shadow Reavers. Well, in any case, onwards we go. And to be honest, we are doing relatively well, even if I say so myself. And this is the second bridge. Shadow Priest, skeletons, it's a trap.
Master, the Shardbearer.
Ah, the captain of Crossroad Keep. It has been some time.
Your forces haven't been very impressive so far.
They are not a force when divided. Fear not. You will see my king's strength soon.
You are a fool to have come here.
Uh-oh.
You may stand atop the battlements now, but know that I have come to reclaim my former home.
It was never yours to begin
Do you
with.
think your little towers are of any consequence? Crossroad Keep is but a stopping point for our king. Things have changed, Shardbearer. My king will soon tear through the confines of his prison. His power crosses such boundaries, and may be granted to vessels of his choosing, like me.
Oh. What is this sorcery?
That should be clear to see. It is but a fraction of what my king grants me from afar. Enjoy yourselves here while you can. I look forward to our next meeting, should you survive.
And portal away.
You will die.
No time for questions, child. The enemy awaits.
Okay, nice. Giant skeletons, okay. Okay, Alane looks to be in trouble. Okay. Where is Kelgar? I think we want to take care of that Shadow Priest. Okay, so we lost at least some of our guard. That's too bad. Oh, another one down. Or another one bites the dust.
Captain, the bridges have been cleared.
You did well. Now let us destroy them while we can.
Okay. It was a fine sight to see you all up there, however unexpected.
Gratitude is welcome, but again, we have little time. I had to come here, and I made the right choice. Father's instinct still has some value, it seems.
So it would seem let's move the blast globes on the bridges now. Well done, men. Let's move back to the keep. Unfortunately, we did suffer some casualties.
Your men will be glad to hear of our success. It's proof our enemy can be beaten.
The destruction of those bridges should help.
Captain, I heard that you had just arrived. It is good to see you safe.
It was a sound victory, though not without cost.
Despite our victory, we bring unwelcome news. Black Garius was present, and possesses powers that can turn the battle in their favor.
These are no normal undead, even more skeletons are deadly.
Darius can empower the dead, making them stronger. With that power, even their weakest foot soldiers become a threat to us.
Large they may be, but skeleton bones will still break, just as rotting flesh may still be pierced.
They fell to our attacks today. Let them try to withstand the might of the keep.
But this talk can wait for later. Come, you must all be hungry. Rest tonight. And we'll discuss today's events on the morrow.
You are not seriously planning on fighting atop the walls, are you?
I'd like to take the battle to them for once.
I can understand. It's just... well, it's risky. Sometimes I just wonder what's to be gained by you throwing yourself into situations like this again and again. I know the King of Shadows must be stopped, but I don't understand why it always has to be you. Look, come with me up to the castle walls. I want to show you something. Might put things in perspective.
Alright, lead on.
Do you see the sky? The way the shadows twine themselves with the clouds, with the wind. That will not last. It will grow stronger in time. The shadow will seep into the winds and into far lands. Not just in the Mare. Not just in Neverwinter. Your battle is not simply for this keep, but for Farron itself. For its heart.
I have known that for some time.
I thought that such a task was my duty. Mine alone. But after what happened with the Circle, and seeing how the shadows seeped into them, it reminded me how my strong connection to you kept me from the same fate. You see, I think that in the years that I watched you in West Harbor, maybe I wasn't neglecting the Mare at all, but seeing what could save it. If only the Circle would realize it, that perhaps villagers dwelling with the land, that if one of them fought for it, if all of them fought as you did, then something greater could be achieved, and I wanted to thank you. Now, before the battle comes for us again.
I understand.
Also, I fear that I have not always been honest with you. In all matters. I care for you. Not friendship, but deeper. It runs powerfully within me, and I have tried to fight it for some time. But such things cannot be held silent for long.
Then I'm glad you finally admitted it. I was getting tired of postponing this.
Postponing what?
This discussion, you are a little hard to read, so you had me guessing.
Oh, I'm still not sure how you feel. You have that face you wear when you don't want people to know what you're thinking.
I thought perhaps we could... why don't you come with me and I can show you? I'm tired of talking.
I am as well. Let us promise to speak no more until the morrow, and we shall enjoy what brief time we have together.
Isn't that something a bit of an issue to walk towards the lady with sword like that? But I guess that's part of the game. Sir, it can't be much past midnight. What is it, soldier? I'm very sorry, sir, but Kena has asked me to meet her in the war room. The enemy army has been spotted in the fields outside the keep. Already we can see the siege towers being raised. Sound the alarms, we must be ready for battle soon. Okay, but I think the soon will come a bit later. So this is everything. Why are you following me? So this is everything for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you like the content, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Feel free to post comments, give advice, ask questions and so on. Have a great rest of the day. QualityRPGs out.